What's up everybody, and thank you for joining us. Today we're checking out a 2019 Maserati Ghibli S GranSport.
My name is Caesar Punske, and I'm a trusted advisor on the Florida Fine Cars marketing team. While I've always appreciated and admired cars, I'm not exactly a car expert. Now, for the first time ever, I get the chance to explore my quest for all things car. Join me as we step out of the marketing office and into the showroom. Welcome to the Marketing Guy Car Review Show with Caesar Punske, the Marketing Guy.
This is a 3.0 V6 twin turbo engine. My first impression of this car is that it's a really elegant vehicle. It looks nice and spacious. Everything about this car screams class. I'm loving this Bianco exterior and this red and black combo on the interior. So let's go ahead and jump in and take a closer look. Starting at the front of the vehicle, the first thing that you notice is this elegant grille. All of these grills are functional up front, so all of the vents you see are working to suck air directly into the engine. Up on the hood of the car, you'll see the body lines, and the body lines all tailor down to your centerpiece, which is this Maserati badging. The Maserati badging is clean, it's classy, it's blue on silver, and it's just a really cool oval badge to add accent to the Bianco exterior. You got some really cool headlights. They're LED headlights, they're automatic, and they have very good detail on them. If you look really closely, you'll see that there's a Maserati detail written right there on the headlight, and that's something that I think is also super cool. I'm definitely feeling the Panda black and white front cover for the splitter and the bumper. I just think that's a really rad touch, and I think that's a good design job on Maserati. Moving to the side of the vehicle, you're gonna see that there are these 20-inch high gloss black rims with the 6-inch Maserati caliper. That caliper is red, and it's a really cool accent against these high gloss black rims. On the fender, you're gonna see more functional vents. These vents are to help the heat escape from the engine cavity. A little below that, you're gonna see a GranSport badging, just so everybody around you knows it's not just a regular Ghibli here. This is the S GranSport twin turbo. You're gonna notice the body lines on the side of the car. They follow the vents, and I just think that's something that's super cool. You can kind of visualize the airflow of the vehicle just by seeing these body lines. This is a Bianco exterior, and it is accented with chrome. Back a little further, you're gonna see another Maserati badge. You're gonna have your easy fuel gas fill up station right here. No cap, you just stick it in and you go. Coming around to the back of the vehicle, you're gonna see we have these LED brake lights. They're grandiose, they're huge. They let you know, hey, I'm turning left, I'm turning right, I'm stopping. You're not gonna miss these if you're behind this car. Over here, you have more Maserati branding. It says Maserati right there, and I think that's a very nice look. Underneath the Maserati, you're gonna have your backup camera, which gives a pretty good view of everything behind you. And on the back, you will also see a Ghibli branding. The back bumper is just looks like a pretty standard back bumper to me. It's got a few sensors in the back to help you with your parking and whatnot. Underneath everything, you're gonna have a dual exhaust with quad tips. And when these bad boys open up, you can really tell a big difference. Checking out the trunk of the car, you just hit the key fob twice, and the trunk pops right open. As you guys may or may not know, I'm a fan of that. The less heavy lifting, the better. Trunk space is looking pretty decent. You might be able to fit like a guitar cab, maybe a guitar, not too much band gear. If you're in the band and you have some money, but you don't want to be shelling everybody's stuff around, this might be the way to go for you. There's a little pull tab, just in case you have anybody trapped back there for whatever reason. I'm not judging. You're gonna want to make sure that they don't see this, because if they do, they'll be able to pull this open and get it open from the inside. All right guys, so we're checking out the door from the inside now. You see that it's red and black leather. It's a pretty standard door. You have your door handle right here that's seamlessly integrated into the door, so that looks pretty cool. You have your programmable seats right here. You got 2 spaces to program your seats. Your window controls are on the side of the door. Your door lock and unlock are there, and also your rear view mirror controls are right here. And if for whatever reason you happen to have a submarine sandwich on you, you can go ahead and store that in this little compartment right here. All right, so sitting on the cockpit of this car, it feels really cool. It does feel big. You know, I'm 6'1", 6'2" with shoes, and I feel like I fit and I feel like pretty snug in here. I can see down on the sill, it says Maserati. That's a really good reminder that we're hopping into our new S GranSport. The steering wheel feels cool. It's not wimpy, it's sturdy. It's got these paddle shifters right behind it. Beautiful looking Maserati logo on the horn area. I'm going to do now what I like to call the horn test. And what that is we test out the horn, and the last thing you want is to find out that the horn of your car doesn't match your personal style. So let's go ahead and check that out. I'm okay with that horn. I feel like it's got some meat behind it. I think that if you get into any type of situation, maybe you want to do a happy honk, someone's taking too long at a light or something, I think that the horn will be there for you. Probably the most important test is going to be what I like to call the visor test. That's where we check out to see if we have lighted visors. And sure enough, we do have lighted visors, one for you and one for your passenger. The passenger lighted visor is the more important of the two. You have this very cool Maserati clock on the dashboard, and overall, I think the dashboard is looking really cool. It's black and red leather. It fits the whole entire theme in general. And because this is a European style car, you are going to have your engine start stop on the left, not on the right. A very cool thing about this car is that as long as you have your key on you, the door is going to open automatically. And also, this key fob has a remote start, and you guys at home know I'm a big fan of the remote start. This key fob is awesome. It's really heavy, which makes me feel like it's durable. You feel like you have something in your hand. It also has unlock, lock, your trunk open, and your remote start all right here on your dedicated key fob. While I have you here, I'm gonna go ahead and just start the engine. I'm gonna put my foot on the brake and push this engine start. Once the car turns off, the steering wheel adjusts, and you turn it back on, the steering wheel will readjust to your preference. Here on the inside of the vehicle, you're gonna start seeing the overall view of the Maserati. You have the Maserati logo right here, and you also have this awesome Maserati clock there. On the back of your shifter, you will see a Maserati branding. Over to the left of that, you're gonna see your different car modes. But before we get to the car modes, I'd like to point out that this screen, it'll have a safety message that you have to accept before you can get to the infotainment section. Let's go ahead and check out the vehicle with the different modes. So this is the car in normal mode. And you can definitely like hear the turbo in normal mode, and you can feel the car pop. So that is something super cool. Here we go, ice mode. And now we'll switch it over to sport mode. Immediately when you switch over to sport mode, you hear the whole entire like aesthetic of the car change. You can feel how heavy the exhaust has gotten. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we have here. I'm really liking the interior of this vehicle. It's a mix of digital and analog, so I think that's really cool. There's a lot of space in here. The seats are pretty comfortable. They also have this cool Maserati logo on the head of the seat. There's a sunroof in this car, so if you're into sunroofs, that's there for you. And of course you have, oh crap, bars on all door locations of this vehicle. Well, that pretty much wraps up our look around this 2019 Maserati Ghibli S GranSport. I think my favorite thing about this vehicle is the overall look in general. I love this Bianco exterior paint along with this high gloss black wheel. The trim inside is very cool. That red leather on black leather, it's awesome looking. Let's not forget the sport mode of the car. The sport mode of the car, once you turn that on, it absolutely kicks the car into overdrive. Guys, if you're at home and you've liked what you saw today, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. If you'd like to come to Florida Fine Cars and check this vehicle out or any other vehicle on the lot, make sure to let them know that the marketing guy sent you. Thank you so much for checking out the video today. Have a great day.